Action! 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 We're live. You
are
might not
here.
actually be able to see us because it is dark.
We'll be out from the buildings in a second. It'll be a bit lighter. Not much.
Not much lighter because it's earlier this morning. The reason it's earlier this morning is because the car is going in for its service. Its first service.
Yeah?
A year old already.
Oh.
Or is it over a year old now?
No, it's not, no.
It's very close though, isn't it?
Very close.
Yeah.
I think it was beginning of Feb, maybe ish.
Something
Not
like
sure.
that. But I know you don't want to tune in to listen to us talking about the car going for a service. However, it relates.
Some people might like that.
Yeah. If you're into like cars, and it's a VW Tiguan.
Tiguan.
It's a Tiguan. It's going in for a service.
Anyway, moving on rapidly.
Yeah, moving on rapidly. Yeah. So the reason why I mentioned that is because it ties into what today's topic is, which is.
It's about, you take your car for a service, but do you service your activity? Do you evaluate what you do on a daily basis and see if the results are working? Do you think you can do more of the stuff that does work and less of the stuff that doesn't work? Or adapt the stuff that doesn't work so it does work?
Totally.
Okay, thanks, bye-bye.
So you might remember, you may recall a video that I posted. I don't know whether it was a few days ago. It might have been a week or so ago. And I was talking about the 4 steps that you need to apply to bring massive success, and this is what some consider as the success formula. But it ties in. So just go back to some of the previous videos. I think it's on the playlist "Awaken Your Force Within." But it talks about exactly what Sarah's saying there is, unless you've took stock of your day, unless you're taking a list of activities, or unless you're calibrating the stuff that you're doing on a day-to-day basis, how do you know what's working and what's not working? And I think the problem is that we get so busy being busy that we forget these little small fundamental things.
So if everyone's been there, you get home from work or whatever, or you meet your friends and they say, what have you been up to today? Oh, nothing much.
No, don't know.
No, just an automatic response that's kind of pre-programmed, or oh, I've been really busy. Have you?
Yeah, what
What
have you been doing? I don't know. Well, just this and that.
Yeah.
This and that. Or you
can hear yourself saying it, can't you?
Yeah, and you meet people. Do you know? Like, I talk a lot about business networking because it's something that's just so powerful. You see things like, and you see it all the time, and you find yourself doing it as well. Is they'll come over, they'll say, "How you doing? How's things?" Yeah, it's really good. When you know full well that it's not really good. You know, you're there because you want more business. You're there because you want to build on a relationship. You want to sell more products and move more products. But when someone asks you how you're doing, yeah, really good. You're busy. Yeah, you're busy. Why on earth are they going to give you any more work? You've just told them that you're really busy.
So you're the best person to give work to.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm a flat out a minute. Yeah, really. Right, okay, I'd got some work for you, but I'm not going to give it to you. Then I'll give it to someone else. And we all do it, but we don't realise we're doing it. It's just a habit because we are creatures of habits. Do you know? We know that.
Yeah, sure are.
So it's really important for you to take some time out and just calibrate yourself. Do it on a weekly basis. Do it on a daily basis.
Just keep tabs of what you're doing. So you've got your meetings scheduled in, but between those meetings, what are you doing? You're going to have some travel time potentially to go to your meetings.
Are you hitting the phones? Are you doing emails? Are you playing on social media? Are you engaging on social media? Are you eating, drinking,
it's a really
smoking,
interesting...
straight west coasting?
What?
Yeah.
It's a really interesting thing to do because you look back at the end of the week and you'll notice that the things you should be doing...
Like, what the hell have we been doing?
You potentially are not doing enough of, because it might not be something that's inside your comfort zone, or it's something that you don't really enjoy doing. So outsource it. Get someone else to do it. Delegate.
Delegate. I was yawning then.
I realised that when you were suddenly quiet.
So the easiest way to do this is to have a journal, a notebook, a to-do list pad, whatever it is, paper and pen, and write down every single thing that you do on that particular day. Take note of when you go to the toilet. Take note of when you're spending time on emails. Look at when you're playing on social media. Are you doing any design work? Are you building websites? Are you speaking to people on the phone? Do you know, take note of absolutely everything that you're doing. Take note of everything that you're doing on a day-to-day basis, hour by hour, so you can really kind of take stock on that and have a look at it and do a stock check on yourself.
Yeah.
And then assess what's working. Do you know, take a look through all of this. Am I just taking over?
Well, I'm just thinking. I was just going to say, if you did that for say a month or even a week, you'll start to see patterns emerging. And
Definitely.
if you tie it in with your journal of maybe doing it at the end of every day, not necessarily looking back and evaluating it at the end of every day, but at the end of every day, just writing down what's the biggest win of the day, or what's been great about the day, or what, you know, like a gratitude thing.
Yeah.
What are you grateful for?
Definitely.
And then link that when you look back over the month or over the week or whatever, tie in, okay, so when you had your best days, what did you do those days, and just replicate them.
Yeah.
And increase the activity.
And it's something that sounds so simple, but things that we just don't do. But
you just need a prod now and again.
you need
to
a
remind you.
poke. Yeah, a poke, a prod, a Facebook poke. Maybe they should bring in the poke back.
It's still there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Didn't know.
I don't know where I stumbled across it the other night. Yeah, I've no idea where.
No. You've been...
Oh, I do actually. I was looking at someone's profile who I've not seen for years and years and years. And I just, something of theirs landed in my timeline, and I just flipped over to see what they were up to, and it gave me an option to poke them.
Really?
And it always makes me giggle.
Poke this person. No, I don't want to poke them. So,
That's assault!
So give yourself a poke. Do you know? Give yourself a poke and keep yourself on track. Do you know? Spend some time.
I knew he was going to do that.
Yeah, I did as well. Complete arsehole.
Jonathan.
Spend some time just evaluating yourself. Do you know, what stuff are you doing that's working for you, as Sarah said earlier on? What stuff is it that you're doing that's not working for you? And often you find that you spend a lot of your time trying to find new ways to do something rather than looking at what is working and doing more of that.
Yeah. And this applies whether you're in business or you're in employment, because if you're in employment, and this is a kind of bit of a pet hate really, I suppose, you kind of sit back and wait for your boss to tell you that you're doing a good job or you're not doing a good job.
Yeah.
Take ownership. Do it yourself.
Do it yourself, yeah, yeah, totally.
Work it out.
Why wait for it? You know, you take control. You grab that bull by its horns. Grab life by its
Don't say it.
handlebars.
Say handlebars.
But yeah, so do this. Write it down. Do it for a week to start with. You know, just spend a bit of time at the end of every day, or do it as write it down as you're doing it.
Do it as you're doing it.
Do it as you do it.
Otherwise, you'll get to the end of the day and
you'll
you'll be
forget.
like, I've
What have I
no
done?
idea what I've done today.
And then just calibrate it. You know, at the end of the week, look at it and find out what's worked for you that week. Then do a lot more of that. Find out what's not worked for you that week and change it. You know, change that to doing more stuff that's working. And it makes a massive difference, guys. It makes a massive difference. Look at the one of the previous videos, like I said. Go to the 4 steps to success, and take a look at that, because that touches on this in a little bit more detail about the fact that you need to have crystal clear goals. You need to take massive action, and then you need to change. So you need to do more of the things that's working and change the stuff that's not working. But put it to test. Tweet us. Let me know how you do after your first week. You can tweet me at Jon_Covey, as usual, John without the H. But if there's anything you need, head over to my website. Go to joncovey.com. And there's loads of resources and different tips on there as well. The last one that I put on there is a personality, and it's a colour test, discovering your colour code. So if you go to joncovey.com/colour code, you can download a free personality test which tells you what colour you are. So whether you're red, green, blue, yellow, where you sit, and then it can help you with lots of different things. So have a great day, guys. Anything else to add?
No, just keep track of what you're doing and evaluate yourself.
Fantastic.
Be surprised at what you learn.
Sarah's final thought is evaluate yourself. My final thought is just do it.
Do it anyway.
Just do it anyway. Write it down as you go along, and then check it at the end of the week. Have a great day, guys.
Bye.
Boom.